Hello everyone, I'm going to be reviewing Venom. Venom is directed by Ruben Fleischer, screenplay by Jeff Pinkner, Scott Rosenberg, Kelly Marcel, story by Jeff Pinkner and Scott Rosenberg, based on Marvel Comics, produced by Avi Arad, Matt Tomek and Amy Pascal, starring Tom Hardy, Michelle Williams, Riz Ahmed, Scott Hayes, Reed Scott, cinematography from Matthew Labetwig, edited by Marion Brandon, Alan Bermangarten, music by Ludwig 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 Göransson, production companies from Columbia Pictures, Marvel Entertainment, Tencent Pictures, Advent Productions, Matt Tomek Productions, and Pascal Pictures, distributed by Sony Pictures, released October 1st, 2018 at Regency Village Theatre for the premiere, and October 5th, 2018 in the United States. Ran for 112 minutes. The budget of this movie is $100 to $116 million. In the box office, it got $856.1 million. Plot. While exploring space for a new habitable world, a probe belonging to the Bioengineering Corporation's Life Foundation discovers a comet covered in symbiotic life forms. The probe returns to Earth with 4 samples, but one escapes and causes the ship to crash in Malaysia. The Life Foundation recovers the other 3 and transports them to their research faculty in San Francisco, where they discover that the symbiotes cannot live without oxygen-breathing hosts, which often fatally reject the symbiosis. Investigative journalist Eddie Brock reads about 3 human trails in a classified document in the possession of his finance, Annie Wei Ying, an attorney preparing a lawsuit defense for the Life Foundation. Brock confronts Life Foundation CEO Carlton Drake about the trials, leading to both Brock and Wei Ying losing their jobs, and consequently Wei Ying ends their relationship. 6 months later, Drake's symbiosis trials and closer to success, though one of his symbiotes died due to the cleanliness. Brock is approached by Doris Girth, one of Drake's scientists, who disagrees with his method and wants to expose him. She helps Brock break into the research faculty to search for evidence, and he learns that an acquaintance of his, a homeless woman named Maria, is one of the best test subjects. Cast for this movie: we have Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock, Venom. We have Michelle Williams as Annie Wei Ying, Riz Ahmed as Carlton Drake or Riot, Scott Hayes as Roland Trentz, and Reed Scott as Dan Lewis. Let's go. So Venom was revived because they were going to make one in, I think it was when was it again? They were going to make one in 1997, but that kind of project didn't happen. So the revival was revived by Sony in March 2016, with Arad and Tomek producing and Dante Harper writing a new screenplay. The project was envisioned in a standalone film, launching its own franchise, unrelated to Sony and Marvel's new Spider-Man films. A year later, Sony gave the film an October 5th, 2018 release date and explained that Kurtzman was not involved with the new project. No director had been signed, and Scott Rosenberg and Jeff Pinkner were now writing the screenplay. Venom was expected to begin a new shared universe, independence of the MCU, and was initially aiming for an R rating on a smaller budget, inspired by 20th Century Fox success during with the X-Men films Deadpool and Logan. Sony's director shortlist from the film was believed to include Adi Shankar, who was known for his dark R-rated takes on the properties he grew up on, and Anna Wingard. In May, Sony announced that Tom Hardy would star as Eddie Brock, and Venom to be directed by Ruben Fleischer, and officially began a new shared universe, later titled Sony's Spider-Man Universe. Fleischer was chosen after a long search by Sony, and as a long-time fan of the character, expressed excitement at the visual probabilities of portraying Venom on film and the potential thematic ideas associated with the character, such as duality. The cast of Hardy, whose son was a big fan of Venom, happened quickly after he left director J.C. Chandor, Triple Frontier in April, and Sony saw the opportunity to go and in-demand talent. Let's just go to, where is it? Sorry about that, wait. Box office. Venom grossed $213.5 million in the United States and Canada, and $242.5 million in other territories, for a total worldwide gross of $856.1 million, with a production budget between $100 to $116 million. Deadline Hollywood reported that the film needed to gross around $450 million to break even, and later calculated the net profit to be $246.9 million when factoring together all expenses and revenues, making it the sixth most profitable release of 2018. In the United States and Canada, Venom was initially projected to gross $60 to $70 million in its opening weekend, and made $10 million from Thursday night previews, the highest ever for an October release, beating Paranormal Activity 3 with $8 million in 2011, after making $32.7 million on its first day. Weekend estimates were raised to $80 million. I went on to gross $80.3 million, marking the best October opening weekend of all time, beating Gravity with $55.8 million in 2013, as it was the seventh best opening for a Sony film. The film made a $9.6 million on the Columbus Day to set the record for the best Monday gross in October, again topping Gravity. The film remained in the following weekend, dropped 55% to $35.7 million. It finished in third place in its third and fourth week, behind Halloween and A Star Is Born. With the release of more films in the fifth and sixth weekend, Venom fell respectively 6th and 8th place, with the latter carrying the film over $200 million in total. Now time for my thoughts for Venom. Venom, I think it's okay. It's not the best. I think Let There Be Carnage is way better than this film. But I think it's an okay film. It does have quite a few. It has quite a few problems. I don't really like the connection of Eddie Brock and Venom. I don't think they had a great like a great connection. The direction of the film from Ruben Fleischer was decent. But yeah, I think the film it's a good movie. I did enjoy watching this film. I think it did a good job. It definitely did good in the box office. I think this film's story could have been a bit better. It wasn't that fantastic like what I was wanting to get out of this film, unfortunately. But this film, it was entertaining, but it was an entertaining, okay movie. I'd probably, if I had to watch a Venom movie, I'd probably choose Let There Be Carnage. But this movie tried its best, and it did okay. So you got it there. For my score for Venom, I'm going to be giving it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Percentage, I'm going to be giving it a 56%. Grade, I'm going to be giving it a C. And out of 10, I'm going to be giving it a 5.6 out of 10. Thank you for watching my review for Venom hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned to my The Power of the Dog movie review. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel, be a big help. Yeah, take care. Peace.